What's up, YouTube? Matt Kennedy here. Probably the last thing I'll say about Baker Mayfield and also Deshaun Watson stuff. I really just think at the end of the day, it comes down to just two-faced people. People that, say one thing and then next week the other thing, bullshit. And, what I mean by that is like the whole Baker Mayfield thing, right? Last year, people are saying, Baker sucks, you gotta get rid of him. Have fun paying him 30, 40 mil. I'm going to laugh once you pay him, whatever. And it's like the whole media will say something. They'll say, Baker Mayfield sucks, whatever. Oh, this bullshit. And it's like, so what do? We trade him. And then once we trade him, it's like, oh, what did the Browns do? Oh, they got fleeced. Oh, Browns got robbed. A first overall pick was worth that much. And, you literally just said he sucked, though. Versus the Packers, he threw 4 interceptions. Versus the Ravens, he sucked. He lost, pretty bad versus Steelers last year, week 17. It's one or the other. You want him on your team, you don't. And it seemed like not everyone, but a lot of people in the media, and by media, I also mean like social media. It's not just the NFL media like ESPN, Colin Cowherd. I'm not talking about like the popular media. It's also just fan bases, fans, YouTube videos, other stuff. I saw a lot of people just say like Browns can't pay Baker that much money. He's not the future. People are laughing at him, other stuff. So we get rid of him. And then now it's still a laughing game. Oh, Browns got rid of him. What a mistake, Well, you can't say both stuff. You either like Baker or you don't like Baker. I like Baker. I don't really mind him. He's not worth $40 million. He's not worth 35 mil. Maybe 25 mil max. 30 mil, right? I mean, he's still a starting quarterback. He's still young. He still has a great arm and stuff. I don't mind Baker. I thought he was good for 2 years for us. He gave us a good playoff run, right? I don't think he was trash, but a lot of people said he was trash. And if you think he's trash, you think he's a bottom 10 quarterback, then why the fuck you mad for trading him, dude? It's just bullshit, dude. Like, people just say whatever they want or bullshit. And it's like, dude, it's like Deshaun Watson. You want him, you don't want him. The Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, they were all trying, I mean, even the Colts at one point were trying to go after Deshaun Watson. And I don't think they would do the Colts, though, because of the division rivalry. But there was a time when other teams, they wanted Deshaun Watson. And a big part of social media today, I'm reading up on it, it's like, oh, thank God we didn't get Watson, or, oh, thank God the Saints passed on him, or Falcons fans are so happy that they passed. No, you fucking wanted him. And now that he's not on your team, it's easy to say now, right? I mean, it's like saying, Russell Wilson, right, and the Seahawks. It's like saying, oh, thank God we didn't pass the ball or run the ball. No, when you're in the moment, you're in the moment. And in the moment, Pete Carroll said pass the ball. People give, Pete Carroll shit. They give the Seahawks shit for that. It's life. You're going to make a mistake. And Pete Carroll knows it. Pete Carroll is still a great coach. I love Pete Carroll. As a Browns fans, I respect the Seahawks. I mean, Pete Carroll took Seattle from almost a bottom-ish team. He did a pretty good job last 10 years, okay? And I don't want to get, sidetracked too much. But look, okay, whole point of my story is just saying, dude, it's easy to say now with the whole Watson thing, whatever, but back in March, when they were trading Watson, there were a lot of teams interested. Even if it was just 5 teams, whatever. Those 5 teams, you can't say, oh, thank God. No, you wanted him. The whole Baker Mayfield thing. You want him, you don't want him. The NFL media said, get rid of him, get rid of him. We got rid of him. We got rid of him. What do you want to do? Get 10 first rounders for him? You have to pick one side and just go with it. You can't just change your opinion every time. And today I'm feeling like you should have kept him. And then tomorrow, wait, why did you trade him? One or the other, dude. One or the other, right? It's just so bullshit. Like, I hate these fair-weather fans. Oh, Browns suck. They're 0-16. I'm not a Browns fan anymore. Wait, Browns made the playoffs? I'm a Browns fan now. Like, they call it fair-weather fans. Fans that are like, oh, I'm a Browns fan. Oh, now they're losing. Go Colts. Stay true. Stay true to one side. And it's like, I always wanted Watson. I knew he had caveat. I knew that he had some issues, and I'm willing to work through it. And, the one thing I'll say is that a lot of people are saying stuff like, the whole Deshaun Watson thing, the Saints fans, the Falcons fans, the Panthers fans, there are like 2-3 other teams, right? The teams that wanted to trade for him back in March and stuff, you have to realize one thing, dude. They knew he had issues. They knew back then even he had some cases. So now you're telling me all of a sudden, oh man, I'm so glad we didn't trade for him. No, fucking bullshit. Okay, you wanted him back in March. There's no fucking going back. Okay, so I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, and then second thing I'll say is the whole Deshaun Watson. You still have something to say, right? I think, this is just my opinion, I think it's going to be 4 games or 6 games. I think 0 games that would be a miracle. Okay, even if he gets no games, I will admit, I'll be happy about it. But even I'll admit, you got to do something. Okay, there's some kind of foul play here. Who knows if it's true or not, but 23 women or whatever, 24, there's something going on. Okay, even if there's like one little like sexual thing or whatever, like that still counts. Like you can't do that to a female, right? Without consent, right? And then the one thing I'll say too is just, 1 year or indefinite, that just seems too much. Like, there's no evidence for it. There's no, hell, even one woman lied. Like, it came out that one woman was lying. So it's like, it's leaning towards less than a year. I don't think they're going to do like a 12 game, 14 game. It's going to be 4, 6, 8, or 10. And I think we'll see what it is. But I think no matter what it is, the Browns' season's okay. Because the first half of the schedule is way easier than the second half of the schedule. And the second half, which is games 9 through 17 or whatever, you have to realize those games, that's where we play the Bucs, the Bills. Like, that's when it matters. So as long as Watson is suspended for 8 games or less, well, really, hopefully less than 8, then we're going to have him versus the Bills and the Bucs, which are 2 games we really need him for. So, the first 4 games, I'm going to be honest with you, Panthers, Falcons, Jets, Steelers, Pittsburgh's tough, but we're at home. And we have Brissett right now, and Pittsburgh probably will win without Watson, but we'll see how, their quarterback does. We have Brissett. Well, who do they have? Trubisky, I would say they're about even. They have a better defense, but I would say that we're at home and stuff. So, it's going to be tough. Steelers, Browns, I'll admit it's going to be tough without Watson, but that's probably going to be a loss. We're probably going to be 3-1. Probably 3-1. I think we're going to beat the Panthers, the Jets, and the Falcons. Especially Jets and Falcons. We should beat those teams. Panthers, they're tough. They're tough. But, especially if Baker plays. But, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just like, you got to pick one side or the other, dude. Like, there is no, oh, I want Watson. Oh, I want Watson. oh, I didn't get him? Yeah, I didn't want him anyway. No. Fucking bullshit. I'm sick of that shit. So give me your thoughts. Peace. And by the way, this is the last video until the actual, like, decision's made. So the next video you'll see me do is when the decision is made.